The next element in our story structure is element number 4, the turning point. This is the decision time. This is the point of the story where our character has gone so low, has gotten to such a dark place that, he can't do it like he's been doing it anymore. He has to do something different. In stories of life change, usually what this moment is some kind of surrender to God, some kind of letting go of their own way of doing things and saying, God, your way be done, your will be done. And so this is the decision point. This is the point in the story where internally there is a turn, there is a change. This is a heart change. And so for Lee's story, it's when he gets to the top of the mountain and he cries out to God. He says, God, I can't go on like this. You have to help me. And God answers him and says, I can work with that. That's the point where his heart shifted and he fully surrendered to God. Now, in that moment, did his relationship with his wife Shannon change? No. This was just the internal change. This was just the internal change. And the internal change is always first. There's always an internal change before an exterior change. So this is the part of the story that just focuses on that turning point in the life of our character. So let's take a look at Lee's turning point.
Before I left on that trip, I wrote my wife a really long letter. I said, I know that I'm not the man that I'm supposed to be. I know that you and our boys deserve better than that, and I don't know what to do, but I'm going on this trip, and I'm gonna meet with God. I'm gonna pound on the doors of heaven until they open, and I won't return unless I can return with some kind of hope. We made the summit, and I remember standing up there by myself and just saying, God, if you don't rescue me, then kill me now. I can't fix this. And I felt like God said this to me. He said, no one's listening to you. No one wants your opinion. No one wants to hear you preach or teach. It's just you and me. It's just you and me. That's it. And then there was this question. Is that enough? When I wrestled with that question and I realized that I could say with 100% confidence, you are enough. If that's all I have, if Shannon leaves me and I don't see my boys and I do this job where I'm putting liners in trash cans, when I realized that that is truly as deep as I could go in me, the answer was yes. That was everything. And I start getting this sense of, this is gonna be okay. I went back and we began to walk it out. And God showed up, man. He started changing our hearts toward one another.